Value assessment is a process by which we evaluate when a new drug or a new therapy comes on the market, and we want to compare it to maybe a standard of care or another therapy or alternative that a patient may have. Now, the value assessment can incorporate a lot of things. It can incorporate cost effectiveness. Maybe we want to look at the cost of the new therapy against the old therapy. We want to look at the benefits that a patient may get with the new therapy versus the old therapy. And so basically it's a process that we undergo to really look at all the different angles. It can also include things like ethics and what's the benefit to society. So it can be very broad. Members of the patient community should really consider when value assessments are being conducted, how they're being conducted. What are all the factors that are going in? Is the value assessment including all the costs that a patient may encounter? Is it just going to be the healthcare costs, like the cost of the hospital visit or doctor's visit, or will it include things like your transportation to and from the doctor? Will it include the time that you miss from work? What are all those additional things that are happening in the value assessment, and what's being included so that the end result of that value assessment truly reflects the value that the patients will experience. Oftentimes when we think about value assessment of a new drug or a new therapy, a new medical device or surgical procedure, we focus so much on those direct costs that when we buy the drug or we pay for the doctor to do the surgery. We often forget about all those indirect costs, like the time that we're off work, the time that we have to get a babysitter to watch our kids because we're going to be recovering for 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, there's so many other things that may impact a patient's life during the procedures that we consider. But then also, if you don't get the procedure, what's the impacts on you long term in 5, 10, 20 years? So again, it's just really important that we consider all those costs, all the potential benefits that a patient may have that may improve the length of their life, but also the quality of life. Like, what are the additional things that they may be able to do because of the new procedure, the new drug? So it's just really important for patients and patient advocacy organizations to ask the questions: what's being included in the value assessment? What are all the different factors that we're considering?